Okay.
Mm.
Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. We welcome all of you to another edition of Sports Corner Interviews this Monday, January 12. At ngayong hapon makakasama natin on the phone patch si Jay Ortiz ng Philippine Kiteboarding Association and upang pag-usapan itong naging journey nga ng isa sa mga Philippine kiteboarders natin, si Warner Anoya, who won the bronze sa Formula event ng 33rd Southeast Asian Games, as well as yung Philippine Kiteboarding Tour, which is gonna be happening this weekend dyan po sa may Calatagan, Batangas. So kasama po natin sa phone patch si Sir Jay. Sir Jay, welcome to Sports Corner and thank you for joining us for this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gab, and all your listeners. Thank you again for the invite. Yes, we are happy to be back here at Sports Corner, and we're very excited also yung mangyayari this weekend to start our season 11. Biro mo, 11 years na, no?
Oo nga, at of course, it is truly a milestone year para po sa Philippine Kiteboarding Tour because nakaabot na tayo ng 11 seasons. Well, matagal-tagal ito, natigil lang within the pandemic at ngayon, nagbalik na ulit to showcase na yung ating mga Pinoy and of course the world kiteboarders sa kanila mga competition. But let's discuss this further later on. But first of all, of course, unahin natin ang naging pagkapanalo nga ni Warner Anoya sa kite Formula event dyan po sa Southeast Asian Games. He won the bronze medal at the 33rd edition dyan po sa Thailand. So, what's your initial reaction upon learning na nag-iisa lang tayo participant pero nakaukit pa rin tayo. He settled for the bronze but of course, it is a great boost and for our Philippine kiteboarding community to attract more kiteboarders in the future. Lalo na meron na tayong bronze medal ang Pilipinas doon sa Southeast Asian Games.
Yes, masaya kami, masaya kami. In fact, this is the first time that the kiteboarding is in the SEA Games. And happy kami na we got at least the bronze, ano? Medyo ito sa real challenge coming from the number one, the gold medalist from Singapore is now our world rank number one in the kiteboarding scene. So yeah, we're happy. Warner is very excited and masaya rin kami dahil sinuportahan kami ng ng Philippine Sports Commission and the Philippine Olympic Committee, no? Every day may dumadating sa amin from POC na therapist, prepare yung si Warner. So yeah, medyo fired up ang kiteboarding community dahil nga sa nangyari, no. First time sa SEA Games and we ended up with the medal on hand.
Siguro sa mga hindi po alam kung sino ba si Warner, pakibigay niyo sa amin kung anong background niya. Gaano ba siya kapapel para dito sa Southeast Asian Games debut niya. And of course, si Warner lagi yan sumasali in the previous PKA Tour events and even yung mga international competitions na sinalihan niya over the years before ito nga nangyaring SEA Games.
Yeah, if you can recall, nung 2018, when we won the silver medal dun sa Youth Olympic Games, si Warner was already part of the team, no? Ang nanalo nung time na yon si Christian Tio, but Warner and two other athletes was part of our training pool. So he has been in the team for so many years now, and since siya yung top athlete natin for the SEA Games, siya yung nakakuha ng slot for the Philippines. In fact, meron din tayong female na national athlete ngayon for kiteboarding, si Cyril naman. Just so happened last minute hindi na-cancel yung kiteboarding women sa SEA Games, but we were expecting her to either win the gold or the silver kung natuloy yung women's.
By the way, si Warner is actually came from Boracay. And by the way,
Yes.
Boracay is also the also the final stop of this year's PKA Tour Season 11. Kaya parang homecoming para sa kanya kung magkataon itong participation niya ni Warner dun sa hopefully dun sa final series dyan sa Boracay. And it seems also, of course, si Warner, magmula nung nag-umpisa nga sa Philippine Kiteboarding Team, mas nakitaan pang lalo ng gusto yung kanyang improvements at of course yung kanilang mga strategies upang marating nila yung podium sa kabila na ng iba't ibang mga uncertain conditions like yung maangin, tapos meron mga pagkakataon na may sira yung inahawakan niyang kiteboard at anything goes on,
Totoo, totoo
unti-unti na
yan.
na-improve ang kondisyon niya ni Warner.
Oo, totoo yan. In fact, hinire namin tong English coach, si Stefan Vance, to be his coach. So nag-training pa sila sa Italy nung September as supported by the PSC, no. So nag-training sila ng ng 1 month sa Italy nung September in preparation for the SEA Games. So ang dami siyang nakuhang strategy and experience in the training in Italy. Tama ka, may mga equipment din kaming nasisira and yung condition dahil hindi mo sigurado yung hangin kung ano yung condition. So we were ready. Medyo matagal yung waiting time ng mga ibang equipment na for international competition caliber, pero nakuha naman namin. Medyo na photo finish pa nga yung board namin dahil na-hold pa sa customs, but na-clear naman namin and we got it just in time before the SEA Games.
And of
So,
course,
yeah.
And of course, alam naman natin yung naging performance natin ni Warner, which earned him third spot. Yung taga Singapore, yung Maximilian Maeder, yung nag-gold. Of course, yung pangalawa, si Weston ng Thailand. At yung isa pang bronze, si Merangi ng Indonesia. So, with this third place finish niya ni Warner, based sa nakita nating mga performances from the practice rounds up until the race day, it seems delighted niya na of course narating at least ni Warner ang podium finish for a Filipino kiteboarder. Tamang-tama dahil of course first time kayo sa SEA Games, tapos mabibigat pa yung mga nakakalaban, especially yung head-to-head battle nila dun sa world number 1 na si Maida.
Correct. Medyo matindi yung labanan doon lalo na nung first day. Medyo nag-fourth place pa tayo nung first day Medyo kala namin matatalo pa kami nung taga Indonesia So buti naman nag-bounce back si Warner and got into his tip-top condition and he was able to go third place on the second day. So we were trying to get the second place. We were trying to chase the second place guy, si Weston, actually si Joseph Weston. Yun yung we've been trying to do, but medyo home course si Weston So nasa Thailand tayo, so medyo mas kabisado niya yung conditions doon. So medyo hirap ng konti. But yun na rin we ended up with the third place. Hindi natin na-overtaken si Weston.
And of course, sorry po, excuse me. With the third place finish niya, ni Warner dito sa SEA Games, masasabi ba natin how confident it were para mas ma-attain pa lalo, mas ma-improve pa ang performances natin si Warner. Kasi if you look at the 2026 calendar, maraming mga events na lalaukan ni Warner. And of course, nabanggit natin yung suporta ng PSC, ng POC, sa journey ni Warner, sa SEA Games, magtutuloy-tuloy pa kaya para at least of course, you will be confident to get a podium shot nga sa iba't ibang mga competition. So, what are the plans na nakalatag sa inyo ng PKA para kay Warner para sa 2026 season?
Okay, for 2026, this coming April is gonna be the Asian Beach Games. First time din na magkakaroon ng kiteboarding. So yan, we're training for that, for the Asian Beach Games. In fact, nag-submit na kami ng mga names and numbers kasi ang Asian Beach Games, 2 male and 2 female per country yan. So we will train for that and yan ang ginagawa ni Warner para through this competition this week, pati itong sa local tour natin, maka-training siya, makakuha siya ng experience. So yeah, yun yung ano. So far, aside from that, we're looking at some international events again in Italy or in Europe kung saan mangyayari ulit yung World Championship na next coming 2026.
And for sure naman, magkakaharap-harap na naman sila ni Maider pagdating niya dito sa either top 5, top 10 finishes. And of course, looking ahead, it goes to show na si Anoya is already aiming for at least a spot sa world rankings na rin ng kiteboarding.
Yes, that's the objective, no? Meron pa rin naman tayo mga ibang national athletes na upcoming, no? Meron kaming bata ngayon at from Boracay, si Kobe de los Santos. So we're also training him and Warner to go to the Asian Beach Games. So ito may mga potential to mga batang to kung magpa-practice lang talaga sila and they will train and with backing of an international coach. Medyo may ano tayo, may shot tayo dyan sa international scene.
By the way, yung foreign training coach na ba, long term natin makakasama or merong expiration or sabihin natin tatagal na duration ng kanyang stay dito sa Philippines, and how securing it was na of course with the help of the foreign training coach ay mas lalo pa ma-improve pa lalo yung ating team natin, not just si Warner but of course the other young kiteboarders na ipapadala natin sa mga international competitions.
True. Ang contract ni foreign coach natin is until the Asian Beach Games which is in April, ano. So beyond that, we'll see pa if we'll still get some support from the PSC for this foreign coach. So yeah, tinitrain din ni coach natin, coach Stefan. Tinitrain din niya yung mga ibang bata natin, yung mga national team. Pati female, meron din tayong mga upcoming na may potential na female.
Oo nga, and makikibalita tayo if up kung maganda man ang performance niya ng ating kiteboarding team sa Asian Beach Games, panigurado ma-extend pa lalo yung kontrata niya o ng services niya ng inyong foreign coach upang mas lalo pang magsilbihan yung ating mga Philippine kiteboarders natin. And we're looking forward niya sa mga upcoming events niya ng Philippine kiteboarding sa international scene naman tayo. Let's discuss further naman yung ating upcoming event, the Philippine Kiteboarding Tour. Unlike the previous editions na 4 na stages, na yun naman, it all goes down to 3. Ang una ninyong leg will be happening in this weekend, January 16 to 18 sa Calatagan, Batangas. So, can you provide us some details about dito sa ating Philippine Kiteboarding Series first leg muna?
Okay. First leg is gonna be in Calatagan, Batangas. Ano? It's this coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday yung event. This is supported by ICTSI, and now our local partner for this event is the municipality of Calatagan, ano. So may mga tama ka, no? Tatlong leg yung mangyayari this season because we usually have our first leg in December, pero because of the SEA Games, we were busy in Thailand and focused on the SEA Games, so hindi kami nagkaroon ng event nung December. So, but now, January, we're kicking off the tour with this first event. Maraming interested, ano? In fact, yung silver medalist from Thailand, si Joseph, is already confirmed to attend. Parating siya sa Wednesday to compete this weekend dito sa event. Tapos babalik din yung Asian 20 champion, dadating siya ulit to campaign in this event. Marami pa, mayroon pa tayong mga dumating kanina yung representative from Singapore, this female national athlete nila training for the Asian Beach Games also. She just arrived today and she will compete in this event. Marami pa, may dadating din from India and also from Hong Kong. Kasi lahat sila gusto nung manalo sa Asian Beach Games eh. So this is the venue and the training for them to join this weekend.
And of course, with this formidable lineup na mga participants, whether local at international, sigurado tayo na mas matindi pa ang mga competition sa bawat events na sasalihan. So, ilang events ang paglalabanan ng ating mga players natin? Kasama din ba yung Formula Kite na, of course, event natin noong nakaraang SEA Games?
Yes, kasama yung Formula Kite, Si Warner Hanoya, dadating din siya. Yung athlete natin na nanalo ng bronze medal sa SEA Games, confirm na rin siya to attend, Ngayon, tatlo kasi yung event natin, which is, first event is the racing, Yung racing natin, meron tayong Formula Kite and meron tayong twin tip. So, kaya maraming dadating na from Formula Kite from other Asian countries. They're also training for the SEA Games. For the Asian Beach Games. Tapos, second event natin is the freestyle, which is ito yung tricks natin. We've been doing this. This is mga interested ng mga crowd dito to watch that as well, And then the third is the hang time event natin. Ito yung tumatalo ng mataas, mga 100 feet above the water to be in the air for as long as they can, Minsan mga 5, 8 seconds nakaka-jump sila ng matagal. So yan ang tatlong event natin which is gonna happen this weekend. Medyo may konting challenge lang tayo sa weather dahil parang may low pressure na papasok pero parang Saturday pa naman siya magkaka-effect. Parang Friday medyo okay pa yung weather.
Oo nga at of course, kahit papano, nakaanda naman yung contingency plans kung sakaling, or if tumama nga ang bagyo, huwag naman sana na makaka-apekto panlalo sa alon, of course, sa iba't ibang mga conditions that affects nga itong upcoming event. So, with the support nga ng ating LGU sa Calatagan, actually, ang event na pagdarusan is at Cagbalete Island. So, with the support nga ng LGU, tinitiyak pa ba natin na magiging pasado yung ating mismong venue natin, of course, yung security, and likewise, yung inyong plans, backup plans, kung sakaling lumala pa yung ating mga weather conditions natin?
Yeah, full support naman ng LGU, They're sending the Coast Guard, the first aid, and also yung mga police, to secure the safety of the participants and guests, pag sumama talaga yung panahon, then we'll have to really call off the competition during dangerous wind conditions. But overall, we're more worried of baka mawala yung hangin more than sobrang lakas yung hangin, Kasi meron nga siyang low pressure pero it's not a typhoon level naman eh. Hindi naman to yung mga tipong Ondoy level, So it's just that it will make the wind it will affect the wind. Pero yeah, in place naman, we've been running the tour for 11th year now. So hindi naman to first time na naka-experience kami ng mga weather disturbances in an event, In fact, I remember when we were in Pagudpud, which was hosted by Governor Matthew Manotoc, may dalawang low pressure pumasok during the event. So we just have to move to another spot. Mobilize lang yung mga competitors and the crew to another spot. Ang maganda nga sa Kalatagan, kahit kabilang side, yung habagat side nila is also ideal for competition.
Okay, so of course, after ditong Kalatagan, there will be 2 more events which culminate nga doon sa March sa Boracay. And for sure, si Warner, pwede din siya mag-compete doon. And of course, narinig natin kanina that some athletes na pupunta doon is already is on the tip of their preparations for the Asian Beach Games. So, nakakatulong ba itong paglawak nila dito sa Philippine Kiteboarding Tour to showcase their excellent and remarkable talents sa pagdating nga sa kiteboarding, yung mga jumps na gagawin nila sa mga alon at of course to gather also yung ating mga kiteboarding community in united as one para at least ma-promote panlalo ang kiteboarding sa ating mga batang atleta po natin.
Oh yeah, of course. Itong ginagawa namin na Philippine Kiteboarding Tour is a very good practice ground for mga international and regional athletes. Kasi we're doing the Olympic format. Meron tayong Formula Kite series. No? So instead of them just flying to the US or in Europe to compete there and gain more experience, ito lapit lang sa Asia lang sila pupunta, di ba? So yeah, medyo magandang training na kanila to. Maganda rin training sa local athletes natin kasi tumataas din yung level of experience nila when they're competing with the international mga regional athletes din, ano. So na-up din yung level nila.
Okay, so bagitin natin yung dalawa pang events na nakalinya after nito Kalatagan.
Yeah, we'll be in Cagbalete this coming February, and then the finals will be in Boracay. Of course, we always do that. That's gonna be in March naman this year.
All right, and we'll definitely support nga itong Philippine Kiteboarding Tour. Balitaan nyo kami pag meron tayong mga resulta upang ma-promote natin itong sport na ito. Lastly, with regards na sa grassroots natin, kumusta na ang grassroots program natin, technical seminars, and of course other activities na sinusulong ng Philippine Kiteboarding Association outside ng ating national team?
Yes, okay. When we had our PKA board meeting last December, it was agreed that we will not only encourage, but require kite schools, especially those ones in Boracay, to train young and upcoming kiteboarders. So we went around the kite schools, including dito sa Cagbalete at saka sa Caliraya, na kumuha ng mga young and may potential, no? In fact, when I had a meeting with the LGU of Calatagan, naghahanap din kami ng mga may potential sa Calatagan area that medyo interested into water sports. And then meron naman, may grassroots program ng PKA and it's supported by the POC and PSC. So yeah, we will be training this year. We will train more mga kids na merong potential into international event para maging world class sila.
All right. So Sir Jay, thank you so much for having us here and congratulations sa inyong bata, si Warner, for ang ating Boracay Pride for giving honor and pride for our country, winning the bronze dyan po sa Southeast Asian Games, and we really look forward sa mga upcoming projects and programs along the way of the PKA, especially nga yung sa Kalatagan na first leg ng PKA this coming weekend. Kapag gusto kayong pasalamatan as we end the city.
Of course, I would like to thank, as always, ICTSI for supporting the tour for the last 11 years. Without our title sponsor, ICTSI, who's giving out the prize money for each event. Syempre, nakaka-add din yan for the interest of international competitors. Yeah, we'd like to thank them. For this leg, we also have Sun Zapper as our tour sponsor. May eFoil Republic then, who's also supporting the tour now. And for our local sponsors, ayan, we are, of course, the local government of each spots that we go to. We're very thankful for welcoming the PKA tour to their municipality.
By the way, yung ICTSI ba is also supported yung campaign ni Warner sa SEA Games? Apart from PSC and POC.
Si ICTSI basically trains and supports Warner, as an athlete, Although the SEA Games campaign was supported by the PSC and POC. As you will remember, si Warner nabalian ng buto nung kailan ba yung March, early March 2025. And ICTSI was the one who supported him to pina-evacuate yan from Palawan to Manila to have his surgery, and also that recovery and the training was all supported by ICTSI.
Ayun. So, malinaw na of course with the government and private support, we could assure na mas marami pa tayo mga kiteboarders ang magpapadala tayo sa international level, and kudos sa kanila dahil of course for taking care of our athletes, and of course yung kanilang well-being, whether physical or mental, ay pinahaalagaan nila dito, and sinuklian natin yung pagod at puyat na of course para marating ngayong bronze medal finish sa ating bansa, and good luck sa ating mga upcoming participants this coming PKA Tour. At Sir Jay, maraming salamat po and all the best, and we'll be publishing yung article natin this week sa People's Tonight about nga dun sa PKA. God bless and maraming salamat po. See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.